What's up, y'all? This is JT. I'm making a trade recap video. We're gonna be talking about this workhorse play that I called out that did about 300% in just a few minutes. I'm using the Thinkorswim replay feature for this trade recap. So I took this play today. As I was looking through my watch list to see if I could find some patterns, some setups that look good, I noticed workhorse, and what I saw was would look to me like a nice bull flag. And a bull flag is a bullish continuation pattern. And not only that, but there's actually a couple things going on here, because if you start from the low of day, right where we bounced off of this pivot point, you can even draw a trend line and make a triangle here. So, depending on what you see, there's a couple things going on, but either way, this play looks bullish. I'm actually going to keep the flag on here just because that's what I had noticed first. But yeah, just looking at this chart, this looks like a really good play. So, on this candle right here, this breakout candle, I bought the $15 calls that expire this same week. And I posted it in the group, right? I mean, workhorse $15 calls lightly. And I said it was light. This is a week where I'm keeping things light. So that was the play I entered. Now, seeing how this played out, we can see that we came back down here to that trend line, right? So this is what's called a break and retest. So this is the break, this candle right here, and this is what you call the retest. So there's a couple things to consider here. Now, some traders, they don't buy the breakouts. They wait for the retest, because if you can get a retest, that's just additional confirmation that it looks like we can continue the same move we're making, which is a move up, right? Now, I didn't wait for the retest on this. I bought the break because I'm what's called a scalper. And when you're scalping, you're looking to, you're not looking to catch the full move as a scalper. You're looking to catch some of the momentum, make some money in a few seconds, a few minutes, and then, you take profit. So as a scalper, you might miss that move waiting on a retest, because the retest might not come for another, 5-10 minutes. And if you're scalping, you're only looking to be in the play for, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, then, that's all you'll need. You don't need to wait on the retest because you might end up missing the play. Another thing to consider is if you do buy this break and once you see the retest, you can actually average down right here and get your average cost a little lower. That's something that I do occasionally when I buy the break and then I see the retest. I did not average down on this play because I had already put in the maximum amount of capital that I wanted to put in on the break. So there's just a couple ways you could have approached this. Also, right here at the trend line, we have a couple things on the chart. That purple dotted line is my VWAP line, and my blue line, that's my 50 SMA, and that yellow kind of gold looking line is my 21 MA. So we have a lot of levels right here and the trend line. So this looks super good to me. This is why, I said things are about to get fun. So going more as this played out, you can see we had a real nice bounce off of that trend line, these levels, and we continue to move up. So the next thing that I noticed while I'm watching this play is that we're riding this 8-day moving average, SMA. I'm sorry, this is the EMA, the 8-day EMA. So that lets me know that this move up is being supported by the moving averages. So it shows that we're in a strong, bullish uptrend on the day. So I really like this, and this is on the 1 minute chart too. So this is a fast moving average, and it still looks good to me. So right here on this candle, I actually trimmed. I posted that I was trimming. This was right here when we got to the high of day. So I trimmed right here. So at this point, I still have some of the position open, but I also locked in some profits. And it was kind of a smaller position for me in the first place. So I wasn't really, I wasn't stressing it. So I was just going to continue to let this rock and see if we can keep riding this MA, right? So you can see right here, we actually ended up dipping below the MA just for a split second and then got right back above it. So when I see that, that tells me that, yeah, this is a real strong move up once we're able to get right back above it after going below it only for a second. That lets me know it looks like we're ready to make another move up. And as you can see on these next few candles, that's exactly what we did. So right here, you got a big green candle, big volume, broke above the next pivot, and y'all know what happened on the next candle. Boom, huge candle right here. At this point, the contracts are instantly up 300 something percent from entry down here, and they actually halted this stock right after this candle. It halted for about 2-3 minutes, maybe a little more, but it was definitely under 5 minutes. So less than 5 minutes they halted this stock. Now while it was halted, I let everyone know that after this unhalts, it's going to be a real good idea to just go ahead and take profit for a couple reasons. One, this is a huge move that we caught. We did 300% in just a little bit of time. There's definitely no need to get greedy with that. That's a great gain on a cheaper contract. So this was, like I said, this was halted for about 5 minutes. After it unhalted, it ended up moving up a little higher. So I ended up getting out on this candle right here. And then I'll show y'all how it played out after that. So for the rest of the day, it pretty much just came back down to earth. Like I was expecting. If any of you guys were trading Nokia with us a little while ago, the lesson there was that, when you're able to catch those big moves and then the stock gets halted, just go ahead and take your profit because you might see some manipulation a little later or some selling, but it's probably just going to come back down to earth, which is exactly what Workhorse did after that. So I didn't have to lose any of that crazy game. Trying to be greedy and let this go higher. Just took profits right around the top, and it was a real good trade. Like I said, 300% in just a few seconds, and then we sold off right after that, so it was a great exit as well. So I hope y'all enjoyed this trade. This has been JT. Let me know if you guys like this one. Give me any feedback, comments, questions. Thanks for watching.